What's up, gang? So I am at, sorry that sun is bad, but it's the Chinese wall trail again. I'm back in the flat tops. It's amazing. I'm so excited. So I got Rick and Brian with me. I'll introduce you to them in a little bit, but we're gonna go into the Lost Lakes, do a little fishing, because we're waiting for Benny to come meet us. It's Tuesday right now. He's gonna meet us on Thursday, and then we're gonna shoot out to Island Lakes. We just preview, snow looks good. I think we can get there. So this is gonna be a long, epic video. I hope you enjoy it. So hey guys, we're about a mile, just about a mile and a half in this thing. Heading to Lost Lakes. We're gonna fish there, and then fish there tomorrow during the day. And then we're gonna hike back out to this trailhead, the Chinese wall trailhead, and Benny's gonna meet us there. And then we're gonna try and rock it out to Island Lakes for a couple days. So here's a little beautiful stream action. Alrighty, see you in a minute. Nice little babbling brook. Rick. Good stuff. There's action. He's getting ready for the crossing. Adventure. I don't know if you can hear the mosquitoes. They sound like a drone.
Just doing a little fishing here, deep lake, up in the Flat Tops Wilderness. 4 or 3 of us fish on almost every cast. Beautiful brook. Fishing heaven right here, baby. Beautiful scenery, beautiful water, fresh as it can get. Fun stuff.
so we're back at West Lost Lake. How was the day, boys?
Grueling. Amazing.
Got grueling, amazing, and beautiful, and they nailed every one of them. So we're just having a little fire. The mosquitoes finally went away. It's nice, and yeah.
You got the smell of all the trout off on that hay.
Yeah, caught a bunch of fish today. So
40 plus.
40 plus for sure, man. It was awesome, incredible. So, but this is the end of night 1 of a 5-day trip. So we got a lot more coming here. So we will talk to you soon. Hey gang, good morning from day 2. Here you can see Rick and Brian are packing up. I'm already packed up. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Oh, look at this. Let me get this. It's a big old bald eagle. Anyway, all right, so it's day 2. We have to meet Benny today at the trailhead later on. It's also supposed to rain today. See, the skies aren't looking the greatest right now. They're definitely building, so it's about 8:30 in the morning. We did some fishing. Rick caught 5 more rookies this morning, and yeah, we're gonna head out and camp at the trailhead and meet Benny, and then I'll let you know where we're going next. I'm not sure. It's either gonna be Island Lakes or Marvine Lakes, one of the two. Stay tuned. All right, so we're about to head out. We're gonna cruise back to the so-called front country, I guess, if that's what you call it out here. It's all pretty remote. We have to get a couple supplies for our next leg of the trip, so all right, I'll talk to you soon and show you some other sites. Hey gang, so we got out. Still gotta meet Benny tonight. We're at the Trappers Lake Lodge. Sorry, around these guys. There's the main lodge up there. Great food, great people. But we're staying in this baby tonight. Has no power, no water, no nothing. They have generator power. Once it hits 8:30, lights out. Here, check this out.
Check it out. This is perfect.
Perfect. 4 beds, 4 people. Where's the TV, Hubba?
Curly, no!
All right, we'll see you later. Good morning, gang, and it is a beautiful morning. It's day 3 of this trip. We're at the outlet trailhead. You can see what's up. You've seen this before. So we are going to Island Lakes. We're gonna head out. We got about 8.5, 9 miles to get there. Straight up the Fraser Creek drainage on Trappers Lake Trail. Yeah, so it gets fun and crazy now. All right, so I will check back along the way a lot today because it is bluebird skies, absolutely beautiful today. So it's gonna be an epic one. Comes Benny. Whoop. See, the water's raging a little bit right now.
Definitely not sketchy.
It ain't bad. Right to the rock, grab the tree. There's one down. Just take your time and spread your legs there. Hub on them too. Adventure! Good job, Hubba Bubba. Okay. Well, I took a fishing pole to the face there. Comes B. I've known this cat since we were in 1st grade, dude. And here we are 40 3 years later, crossing rivers and hiking mountains. Good job, brother.
Is there a better way than that?
I really don't like it. So this may not be the easiest stuff to see, but the fish are just snacking on bugs all over out here. You can just see the cutthroats swimming around in here. It's crazy. This place is pretty awesome. Look at that. Look at these two right here swimming over.
They're
Three
waiting
of them right in front of you, Hubba. They're coming to get you. Bring it in. Here he goes.
Fucking top feed.
Yep, they are.
Top feed.
Oh, there it
I
is.
shut it off and
There
he
it
catches
is.
a fucking fish an inch from shore.
Bring
I
her
don't think
in.
You need to cast out, Hubba.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
It's a nice fish, dude. Look at that fickle fish.
Look at that.
What was that, third cast?
They're gas cutthroat.
Go, buddy.
You gotta hold him up. Yeah, hold him up,
I
Hubba.
will. I will.
Hey, Hubba, hold him up.
Hold him up, will you?
He totally went after that. When he saw it, he went right for it.
So you got footage of that?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. First cutthroat.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Hold on.
Beauty.
Yeah.
All right, no more cast.
All right, we're about 2.8 miles in. Just the views we got rolling. Pretty epic. Got some stream crossings coming ahead, so we'll see when we get there. And there's Fraser Creek flowing nicely. Man, it is just spectacular out here today. Isn't it, Hubba?
It's great.
All right, so we're at our first wet foot crossing here. Not a big one. It's probably like 20 feet across. See the river, surroundings. I couldn't have asked for a better day. It is just incredible.
Actually, I do. There's no deep water out here.
My feet are freezing in this water. Whoa, there's gets a little knee deep over here. Oh man, that was a chilly water crossing, you guys. Here we go again. Look at that. Man, this is just pure snow melt. It is freezing, but just feels so good on your feet right now. Here's the next one. Oh my god, it feels so good. It's freezing cold, but it just feels awesome. I think we're gonna stop here and get some water. See you in a little bit. Hey, what's up, bro?
What up?
How you doing?
Fantastic.
You enjoying this?
So nice.
It is nice, man. Me and Benny have come down this a couple times, but we've never gone up it, which is weird. But yeah, here's where we're at. We just made some water, drinking a little water, heading up a little bit more up and over that, up to Parvin Lake. We'll probably stop and have a little lunch, and then we're gonna head up top of the plateau. It's a nice little waterfall. We're getting there, man. Zoom out.
Parvin Lake's right up there in those trees.
So there's a peek at Parvin Lake through the trees. We were gonna stop and have lunch. We're gonna push this through this last half mile up to the top of the plateau, and then we'll do our thing up there. All right, gang. So we're up to here. You can see Parvin Lake down there. The end of this trail up to the top of the plateau is about a 0.53 stretch there, and it just kicks your butt, man. I'll do some math when I get up here, but it is a lot of vert in a short period of time. All right, I'm up here, about 1/10 of a mile up to the Island Lake Trail split. Here's where we're at. That thing's a butt kicker, I'll tell you, but it is worth it. All right, we made it top of the plateau. There's gonna be Shingle Peak, and I think you can see it. Maybe it's the little flat top one. That's Turtle Peak. Maybe it's about, I don't know, 10-15 miles from here. And then we're gonna hike out around the edge of that corner, and the Island Lakes is right out there. All right, so we're on the little connector Island Lakes trail here, and all through this you got these little lakes in here that are just gorgeous. Okay, so we made it to the junction of the Chinese Wall and Island Lake Trail. That's looking back at Traverse Peak, the little water lines over there. Look at this view of Shingle Peak. And we got about a 1.5 mile section right here across the tundra. Show you some more. We're getting close to Island Lakes.
Tweet, tweet.
What?
That's pretty awesome. And that pole marks basically the turn for out to Island Lakes there. Just kind of got to go around the rock pile and stuff over here. Look at this view. This is insane. Sorry about the wind, yo, but really, who cares? Look at this. I got about maybe a 1/4 mile left to get up to the top of the plateau. That's amazing here. Just taking a break. Here's the last, see those guys back down there? This last section coming up, man. Whew. After 7.5 miles with 30 on your back, that's pretty tough, but we're doing it. All right, so we're at the West Mountain Trail and Island Lake Trail junction. Look at this. How often you think the West Mountain Trail gets taken? Holy cow. Wow, check the wildflowers out, you guys, and be ready to be blown absolutely away. We're rolling up to the ridgeline. This is Island Lakes. Look at this, you guys. The most beautiful place in Colorado in my mind, y'all. You want to put a long ass day of work in to get here, it is unbelievable. All right, so we dropped down these switchbacks here. You can see these guys, super rocky, you know, not easy. And now we got a little snow going on, so it's gonna get tricky for just a minute, but we'll be getting through. And by the way, it is like June 25th, man. I cannot believe we are getting in here right now. Amazing. Oh yeah. And also, I don't know, my camera sucks, but there's some elk on top of the ridge looking at us. No big deal. There's the trail, it goes through that snow. Brian's showing you what we had to do. Making it look easy. And a little sleazy. See the snow covers the trail there, so just taking our time, man. Rock hopping down a little bit, and that's about the end of the tricky stuff. Look at this place. And we're down to here. Check in a bit. Okay, we're down. You see that big iron outcropping? Amazing. Look at the flowers surrounding down here. Look at these flowers. Oh my God. The surroundings here are just insane. You like it, Hubba?
This is paradise.
Current situation, walking around. This is Upper Island Lake. That's the island, and we're gonna go camp on the island. I'm famous for that. All right. Little rock hop to the island. All right, so we're on the island. Take a look around. There's Rick and his setup over there. My tent right there. Got a little fire pit right here. Brian over there. Benny's deciding if he's gonna hang his hammock or just sleep on the ground tonight. Look at that surrounding. Incredible place. There they are, my famous Jaybird's Backcountry Tacos in Chalma. All right, so down at the lake, we just finished dinner. The sun is setting here. I'm probably gonna end night 3, I guess it is. I don't even know anymore. This place is amazing. Good morning, guys. It is day 4 of our tour to Flat Top. Island Lake, looking stunning in the morning. We just found out that there's a fire ban that starts tonight. Found that out a couple days ago, so today this area is in a fire ban, so no more fires, but we were thinking about spending the day here, checking some stuff out. Here's the island we're on. Yeah, we're gonna check some stuff out around here today. Sorry, I ain't gonna go any further. It's pretty sun blown over here, but yep, gonna check out around here, and later today, later in the afternoon, I think we're gonna pack up and hike back to Parvin Lake to cut a little length off for us to get out of here tomorrow. About 10 today. We're about 10 miles away right now, 9.5. So we're just gonna chop it up a little bit and check Parvin Lake out too, and make it an easier hike. So, all right, I'll catch back or get back with you here in a little bit. All right, so we just cruised over to the next lake here. See, it's pretty fantastic. Sorry, that sun's pretty rough right now, but last time I fished here, I didn't even see a fish, so we're just gonna try it again. Island Lake, Upper Island Lake is in the spawn right now, so we're gonna leave that alone. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Pretty beautiful. All right, so the boys are gonna go fish a different lake. Not much in there, kind of like we figured, it's spawning there too. So I'm on the South Derby Trail, and I'm gonna go hit these switchbacks up the side of the cliff here and just get up a little higher so I can get a real good vantage point of Lower Island Lake and all the upper and all that. So I'll check back in soon. So I'm heading up the switchbacks to South Derby. My God, you guys, check this out. Holy shit. But here it is. There is Island Lake. We were at Upper Island Lake. This is the main island lake. Look at this view. That is insane, you guys. This place is otherworldly, man. Okay, so there's that lake we were just fishing, and then right above it, that's Upper Island Lake. That's the island we're camping on. Man, dude. I'm gonna go up a little bit more, because there's the lower, and I'd like to get a photo of all of them together. All right. I have come up about 500 feet in a quarter mile here. All right, so there's the Lower Island Lake, pan over. It's incredible here. Those are the other lakes. One back up in there. And the guys are out there fishing the one in the center of the screen. I'm gonna go meet them. I got to some pretty thick snow here, so epic. So that's gonna be Derby Peak out there. Whoa, that's what I'm coming down. These views are just, I don't, they're unbelievable. Look at all the meadows and the trees down there. Like, just. So I didn't even need a break, but I just took like a 5-minute break here because this is, man, it's unbelievable. Hope you guys are enjoying this. These photos do no justice. This video will do no justice. Back down in the forest, heading over to that lake. Yeah, I did that by myself because the dudes are a little tired today. We all are, but man, Brian's first backpacking trip ever. He's already done 23 miles. Still got about 10 to go. He's doing great. Rick's a monster. Benny's always a monster. Just great to hike with these guys, man. It's hard to get people to go to places like this because of the work it takes to get here. So, those guys are my crew. Okay, so it's about noon. We're gonna head out to saying goodbye to Island Lakes. See ya! All right, so we made it through the snowfields again. A couple hairy spots there. And we're almost to the top and by Island Lakes. features here. That's Shingle Peak. I think I already told you that. There's the boys. I'm gonna zoom in a ways. You can see way out there the little bit of snow. That's the Marvine Lakes area. And then that one on the left end there, that's the Big Marvine Peak. And then right there's Trapper's Peak. And real quick, like I've taken a lot of pictures of like the trail, but I'm trying to get these wildflowers. It is insane. It is so beautiful up here. I'm so thankful that I got the 4 or 5 day stretch that we've gotten up here, because wow, man. There's a view of Parvin Lake. Going down, Trappers down. So I'm down about 1.7 to the trailhead. That's Trappers Lake right out in front of you there. It was incredible. I'll hit at the trailhead and talk to you a little bit more about the trip and give you some logistics and stuff. So see you in a minute. All right, gang, I'm sitting on the back of my truck. Saw Brian over my shoulder. We just got back. It's about 5 o'clock. Took us 5 hours to do all that. Great trip, 33 miles. Almost 5,000 vertical feet in total over everything. Great time at West Lost Lake, Deep Lake, the Island Lakes. It's unbelievable, man. Cherish this place. Don't trash it if you come out here. It's unbelievable. So enjoy it. We'll see you on the next one, you guys.